Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is imazizbekrustamiy and I'm a second semester nursing student at Daytona State College. I may sound a little different right now only because I'm recovering from a cold, but today I am super excited yet nervous at the same time. We've got our mother-baby final exam today and we got about 2 hours until it starts, so I'm gonna head to the school now, prepare with some students and take the test and let you guys know how I do after. I passed the exam. Honestly, this was a pretty tough test for not just me, for everyone in the class. I already had struggled with mother baby starting from the beginning of the semester, but of course I made the comeback and I'm just grateful that I passed. I'm not gonna say some of the questions were out to get you, but they were definitely some trick questions. Now all that's left is the med-surg final and on to third semester. I did get an email from a potential student asking about schedule and how it is during the first semester and second semester and whether it's flexible or not. And just gonna say it's not very too flexible. They give you a schedule and you don't really have any wiggle room. For example, first semester, my schedule went Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays was our 4-hour lab time, and there was 2 groups that split it up in the morning from like 7 to 11, something around there, and then in the afternoon, which was 12 to 4 p.m. And on Wednesdays, those were our lecture, which went around 8 to around 2 o'clock. And then depending on your schedule, you either had a clinical, an 8-hour clinical on Thursdays or Fridays. I had my clinical on Fridays, which was from around 7 to 3 o'clock. When second semester comes, you are putting in more classwork and whatnot, and you have 2 clinicals, one for mother baby and one for med-surg. So my schedule for this semester went Tuesdays was med-surg, which was lecture and lab. You know, they kind of split it up, I think, into 4 hours and 3 hours, or I know something around there, but we usually went in around 8 o'clock in the morning and got out latest 3:30 p.m. and we had an hour lunch. For Wednesdays, it does depend on your mother-baby instructor. Our instructor, she did her lecture online and she did like voice recording, so she didn't really do a lecture in class. So she just cut our day short. She only did the lab or a stimulation lab, which was around like 4 hours, get in at 9 o'clock and leave 12 or 1 o'clock, sometimes a little later depending on your simulation group. On Thursdays is your 4-hour mother-baby clinical or your 8-hour med-surg clinical. My schedule was on Thursdays, I had my mother baby, which was 12 to around 4:30, and then on Fridays I had my med-surg, which was 7 to around 3:30, possibly even 2, depending on how long of a lunch break you take. I just want to say that this specific schedule is mainly based on Daytona State students. What other campuses have or what they can potentially have, I'm not aware of. Nor am I aware of the third semester and fourth semester schedule yet, because they did have another change. Spring 2023, they were initially cutting it down to 2 days per week, so one day, a 12-hour lecture and lab, and then one day, a 12-hour clinical. But I guess it turns out that didn't really work well with the students, so they're gonna now put it back to 3 times a week, you know, a lab separate day, a lecture separate day, and then a clinical. And fourth semester, I'm not too sure of either, so once I get there, I'll let you guys know about it. Hey everyone, so today is med-surg final day. This is our last final exam for the semester, and I'm just super excited to get this over with. It's crazy to think how far I've come, how far like my whole class has come from when we first began. It's crazy to think that we're halfway done. I have about 2 more hours left, so I'm gonna head to the school a bit early to get some studying in and review a little bit before the final exam, and I'll let you guys know how I do. We did it! We freaking did it! We passed the second semester and now we're on to third semester. You know, it's crazy, just like it just feels amazing, you know, when you get that sense of accomplishment from how hard you worked. And I did change into a little bit something because we just got to the beach, so we're gonna celebrate a little and get it on. So I am currently in a different country, well, in a different airport
passport in a different country, heading back home to my home country. Yeah, I was pretty quick to leave right after the semester ended, which it ended like a week ago. My uploading has been lacking a little bit, but trying to get the work done. It still feels like kind of like an unbelievable feeling that I'm done with half of my nursing school. Just have one more year and I'll be done, which really has me excited, which has my whole class excited. I was told by many other students, in the third and fourth semester that, third semester is one of the, probably the toughest, but, I've told this in multiple other videos that people told me a different thing, second or third or fourth, but, we're just going to go at it like how we went at it with second semester, with confidence. I'm going to come out with confidence. I'm definitely going to get that head start to advantage to myself. We have like 3 months off until the third semester starts, so maybe around when it's 1 month left of break, I'm going to start reading the book on electrolytes and cardiac problems and complications so that I can get a head start and know what's going to be on the first test, which is, I was told, fluids and electrolytes, so get a little head start on that. Until then, I'm gonna enjoy my summer break. I'm gonna enjoy my friends, family, the food, and just everything until I gotta start, reading 1 month prior. So I did get a question on Instagram by a potential student about the T score for Daytona State's nursing program. When it comes to the T's, I think the minimum overall you have to get is like 59 or 69. Something like that. That's just the minimum. But what Daytona State really bases their acceptance off of is the point system, based off of what you got in your anatomy classes, your algebra and whatnot, ENT 1101, ENT 1102. The T's is really just for, let's say, two students have the same points, and they'll look at the T's, and then they'll rule out who gets to get accepted. For example, both have 100 points, or 105, whatever it is, and then the one student has maybe a 70 overall, and then the other has an 85 overall on the T's. That 85 overall is more likely to be accepted rather than the 70, if it really comes down to that. But other than that, if you guys have any more questions, comments, concerns, or any tips for me, please drop them down in the comment below, or shoot me a DM on Instagram or Facebook. Please drop a comment, drop a like, and if this is content you guys enjoy seeing, please consider subscribing. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you.